Alright guys, so I have been gone for past few days. Been busy with life stuff. But I found some time. I'm actually out of town. I got a little setup here. I saw a bunch of trailers came out. So we're just gonna watch them. They're not all really related to one another, but I'm just gonna put them all in one video because it's easier. So it just is what it is, you know? We're just gonna hit play. We're gonna watch a video. You're gonna watch me watch the video, and you're gonna have a good time. If not, you're gonna regret it. I'm not gonna elaborate. All right, let's see what this is.
Family. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself.
Why is there a thing here? Hold on. Can you see that on the? There's like a bar at the bottom. I hate my life. Why is it like this? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Could not care enough to fix this right now. Anyway, Sue Storm, she's yapping about something.
Family. It's about connecting to...
Who does she think she is? Dominic
Family.
Toretto?
It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself.
Oh my gosh, the thing is in a suit. That's a funny image.
Whatever life throws at us,
He's carrying a boot.
we'll face it together.
They have a baby. Okay, I'll say what I've been doing. I've been visiting my sister who just had a baby. So this is very cute to see. His little newborn baby. He's just a little guy. I have a nephew. That's fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Together.
Johnny, now!
As a family.
Whoa.
Today, we are your defenders.
Yeah, I love the retrofuturism of this movie. That's like the thing that I'm most excited to see. Just a Marvel movie that doesn't look like just the same slop over and over again. Although to be fair, Thunderbolts had a pretty distinctive style to it.
The four of us will face the danger. And we will protect you.
Is this guy good?
Get the tickets now.
Oh yeah.
I finally knocked it off the list.
List.
The new spacesuits.
I take back every single bad thing I've been saying about you. To myself. In private.
Okay. Yeah, I think it looks cute. I guess I'll watch it again. Autistically analyze it a bit. Why not? But yeah, I mean, in general,
Family.
I can't remember. I'm sure I don't even remember. I didn't look into them too deeply. I think there were like test screenings or something that were mixed or something like that. But I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Whenever you hear reports of like test screenings, whether they be positive or negative, it's just like who cares? There have been times in the past where like there were like super negative test screenings, and then the movie comes out and it's actually pretty good. And then there are other times where there are super positive test screenings, and then the movie comes out and it's ass. It's just like, honestly, I wouldn't pay too much attention to them one way or another. Just wait for the fucking movie to come out and judge it yourself. You know what I mean?
It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself.
So yeah, Silver Surfer, certified baddie. You remember when there were people that were mad because there was going to be a female Silver Surfer? Morons. Couldn't see the vision, is what I gotta say to that. Yeah, I love the thing in did I say a suit? I guess just in like a dress shirt. This is a very funny image. Yeah, and Sue looks pregnant here, so I guess we are gonna see the baby being born.
Whatever life throws at us,
pretty good visual effects. You know what I mean? That water dripping off of the rock.
Us.
I approve. This is the level of analysis I have right now. Okay, I'm very tired as well.
We'll face it together.
Yeah, very cute that they're gonna have a little baby. I wonder what's gonna happen at the end of this movie, because I imagine, well, I guess spoiler alert for Thunderbolts, that movie ends with the Fantastic Four ship coming into like the Earth 616 universe. So, like, presumably their universe is either going to get destroyed, or maybe they'll just leave their universe at the end. Like, are they going to be taking their baby with them? Like, I wonder how that's all going to work out.
Johnny, now!
As a family.
I do like that they just say Fantastic Four in the theme. That's very funny. So the car can just start flying. That's cool.
Today, we are your defenders. The four of us will face the danger.
So I wonder if are they like the main superhero team in their universe? They're like their universe's version of the Avengers. It's kind of what it seems like.
And we will protect you.
Is this guy good? The clobber time? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we get comic accurate Galactus. He's not like a weird fart cloud.
I finally knocked it off the list.
List.
The new spacesuits.
I like their performances. Joseph Quinn is a very like almost Tony Starkish, which, you know, I'm sure also applies to Johnny Storm. Not that I know or care that much about Fantastic Four. And I like Pedro Pascal's performance as well. He's very like, you know, serious in the way that I think Reed Richards is supposed to be. And I like their dynamic here.
I take back every single bad thing I've been saying about you. To myself. In private.
Okay. Looks good. Now we'll move on to the Wicked for Good trailer. I like the first Wicked. It was a musical that I didn't hate. So that's the plus side, I guess. So yeah, let's see if this second trailer looks any good. So did Galinda, is she living at Oz now? Because I think she took the place of Elphaba, I guess, because Elphaba was gonna be the second in command to the Wizard of Oz. And then Elphaba was like, I like animals. You're doing an animal holocaust. I'm gonna fly away now. I'm gonna defy gravity. And so now I think she takes her place.
Alpha with Rob, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
Did she just start singing like, I'm here?
There's no going back. This is between us, the wizard, and I.
Damn, is she like a revolutionary? Is she like, it's like guerrilla warfare. By the way, as somebody that never watched The Wizard of Oz, I don't like that they basically spoil what happens at the end. At the beginning of the first Wicked movie, they were like, "Oh, by the way, the Wicked Witch dies at the end of The Wizard of Oz." It's like, okay, well, I didn't know that. Thank you for spoiling the story for me.
Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
Oh, so this guy, I thought he was with the cause. Is he going to be hunting Alphabet?
Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yellow bricks! There's something about the yellow brick road, right? In The Wizard of Oz. Reference! Oh my god, they referenced!
More than I did.
Alphaba. They're coming for you.
Let them come.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason.
I hope you get what your heart desires.
I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Think of what we could do together.
I mean, it's just like you're supporting an animal holocaust. I don't even know what the... what exactly is the moral dilemma supposed to be here?
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun.
Is she gonna get married to the hot guy? But then the hot guy is like, actually, I like a little bit of that shade of green, if you know what I mean. I like that green puss. That's what I'm into. I'm into that. I'm not into you. Is that what's gonna happen? Maybe? I don't know.
As it passes the sun, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant.
Reference! They're referencing the Wizard of Oz! Whoa! Is this like a recreation? Or is this like a really high definition shot of the original Wizard of Oz? Oh my gosh, dude. They're referencing the movie that people saw in the past. They're gonna point at the screen and they're gonna go, "Oh my gosh, I know who that is." They're gonna clap in the theater. What? Are they all dancing? This isn't good. This doesn't seem like a scene that would be happening. Okay.
Who can say if I've been changed for the better?
Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch.
So are we gonna see does Wicked interlap with between the Wizard of Oz? I didn't know that.
Of the Wicked Witch of the West.
For a while there, I thought you.
Oh, he's gonna betray the Jeff Goldblum, the Wizard of Oz, because he's like, I need me some of that green. You know what I mean? I need that in my life. Okay, I'm just gonna. I feel like I should stop.
Changed.
Why are they spoiling this? Actually, I guess this is for people that have already watched the stage play, but like I haven't. You don't need to spoil all of this. Like, okay, whatever.
James.
It's time for both of us.
To fly!
You,
You're the only friend I ever had.
because I knew you.
And I've had so many friends.
I have been changed for good.
But only one that mattered.
Wow, dude.
I'm off to see the wizard.
She said the thing. That's the song from The Wizard of Oz. Oh my gosh. Wow. I feel like it doesn't even matter if the song isn't in the movie. They should have still ended it with the whole thing. I feel like that's what that trailer needed. Either way, it looks good. I'm excited, even though they kind of spoiled it. At least certain parts of the movie. Do I need to watch The Wizard of Oz in order to understand this? I don't know. Oh well. Okay, so next up, we have a video game. This is the James Bond game that's made by I don't remember what the studio is called, but it's the studio that did the Hitman games, like the more modern Hitman games. Apparently they're making a James Bond game. I'm going to be interested to see if it's like a more like traditional sort of like linear story-based game, because the Hitman games they feel more like sandboxes each level. I'm going to be interested to see if this is a more like traditional like Uncharted type experience. Let's see. Hello, I'm Bond. I'm James Bond. And I love
His
being a
parents
secret
cut their own
agent.
rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain.
Damn, what the fuck?
He was 11 years old.
Is that his origin story?
Started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
That's
his
not good.
superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No.
That's
And
your
I
mom? That's crazy.
suspect he feels the same way. But what he
She looks
did in
very young for her
Iceland-
age.
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined,
So is this like a young James Bond? It's kind of what it seems like.
utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just
She's very young to be his mom. I don't know if I believe him.
covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him...
It is like a young James Bond game. That's... I don't know if I'm going to say it's interesting, but it's not interesting.
one.
They're using the opening thing,
Do you have an
the lion.
appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost
Was any of that gameplay? I don't know.
delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Oh, this is gameplay.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever
It definitely feels a lot like the Hitman games, what we saw just there, but if you could sort of like confine the Hitman experience just like a little bit, still allow like creative gameplay, but just sort of condense it a little bit and focus it a little bit, I think this could be something really special.
the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Okay.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom.
That's not a way to talk to a lady, okay? It's not a way to speak about a lady. Personally, ladies, I don't think you're assets. Also, how can this lady be the mother of two of the protagonists in this game? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
To hell with that.
I do respect this though. They're showing gameplay right off the bat, and I think it's something that these studios do just have to start doing. Like, I feel like only CGI trailers. By the way, before you go, be like, oh, but it could be in-game cinematic. It doesn't matter. It's still basically a CGI trailer. Studios need to start like announcing their games, like first time revealing them, just throwing gameplay in there, because that's. I feel like gamers nowadays, they're too savvy, and that's what they want. So I respect this.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
James Bond, First Light. 007.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Okay. Coming 2026. Sure. It looks pretty good, actually. Okay, not loving this here. Sign up to unlock weapons and outfits. That sucks. Don't like that. But we'll look past that, I guess. Okay. Doesn't look bad at all. Granted, I'm not a James Bond fan, so like maybe James Bond fans are going to be looking for certain things and they're going to be like, hashtag not my James Bond, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. If that's you, I don't actually care. But that's fine. You know, you have your own opinion and stuff and things. All right. Now we have this Marvel fighting game. It's called Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I don't know what this is. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a PlayStation Studios game. Interesting. Who's developing it? Oh my gosh, I don't understand what that means. Arc System Works? They're not a PlayStation developer. What makes this a PlayStation Studios game? Okay, so we have... Okay, I was about to be mad because I thought it was going to be like a mechanized Captain America, but it's not. This is like a very Gundam-inspired Iron Man suit. That's kind of cool. Okay, I like this. This is like a cel-shaded art style, like 3D art style that also looks like kind of like 2D and cartoony. I'm into this actually. Cool. It's Marvel. Spider-Man. Yeah, this feels very like Marvel versus Capcom actually. Like with the swapping in people. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's interesting. We actually have not had like... I can't remember when the last like Marvel fighting game was that wasn't Marvel versus Capcom. And this seems to be all Marvel. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty cool. I mean, I can't say that I'm like a fighting game per se, but I did play Marvel vs. Capcom back in the day. Now, when I say back in the day, I'm going to make some of you feel old because you're an old motherfucker. I actually played it on my iPod Touch. I never played it like in the arcades or anything like that. No, this looks really cool. For sure. God, I'm gonna be so bad at it though. It's like the second I get online, I'm just gonna get my ass handed to me. Like the other players they're just gonna take my ass. They're gonna chop it up into little pieces and they're gonna serve it to me on a silver platter, and it's not gonna be fun. 4v4 tag team battles. Wait. I'm not entirely sure what all of those players on the screen at the same time are all doing. I feel like Doctor Doom is very random because it's like all heroes fighting heroes, and then Doctor Doom is just randomly inserted in there. Alright, sure. Why not? So is Sony like publishing it? I just feel like whenever we see the PlayStation Studios logo, I thought that was always that it was like a Sony studio that developed it. Or maybe not. Like does it say like PlayStation Studios in front of like Stellar Blade and like Helldivers 2? Maybe. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Again, not a super good at fighting games, but I might play that. We'll see. But either way, let me know what you think about any and all of that in the comments down below. Subscribe, like the video, and goodbye.